Right, so after 105,000 amazing kilometers, I reckon it was time to change the tires on the 200. And the timing was absolutely perfect because the guys from Cooper Tyres reached out to me and said, Ed, we love what you do. We'd love you to try out our Cooper ST MAXX, which is a hybrid tire between an all-terrain and a mud terrain. And I've never really been a mud terrain kind of guy. A lot of the traveling I do is on tar roads, not that I have anything against them. So I was really keen to give the ST MAXXs a good go. So here it is. This is my first impressions video on the Cooper ST MAXXs. Enjoy.
How's it, guys? So we're out here on the way to Botswana.
So I have just gotten the tires fitted, and I must say it's always a good feeling getting new rubber on the vehicle. I don't know why, it's just a good feeling. And what I thought I'd do is I could do the standard thing, which is also fantastic, and head to my local 4x4 track and climb a cliff face and drive through some deep water to show you how the Cooper ST MAXXs handle rough terrain. But I'm all about that sort of real world testing. You know, what is Ed going to use the tires for? Ed is using the tires for hardcore overlanding, long distances, high temperatures, rough roads, low tire pressures, high tire pressures. So what I'm actually going to do is drive 4,000 kilometers in the north of South Africa through Mpumalanga, Limpopo, and eventually KwaZulu-Natal. So here it is, 4,000 kilometers with the brand new Cooper ST MAXXs. I have no idea what terrain we're going to be going through. I'm really keen to see how the tires are going to hold up. ST MAXXs are very sure-footed on the gravel. You can move the steering wheel quite violently in either direction and the tires just seem to handle it, obviously at the right pressures. But very impressed with them on the gravel, and on the tar road I'm also very happy with them. The Armatech 3 carcass and sidewall construction, along with the enhanced buttress design, provided phenomenal traction and puncture resistance off-road. I've just hit my first 1,500 kilometers with the Cooper ST MAXXs, and I must say I'm very impressed with them. I don't normally do the driving that we've been doing around Mukuya. I normally try and avoid it, but I've been running these things at quite hard pressures to try protect the sidewall, but there's no need to actually, because I can see there's no chipping or any damage to any of the sidewalls. You can see the rubbing from all the rocks. Haven't used them in the soft sand yet, so let's head down into the river and try them out. This is where I was really interested in the Tyres performance. Most of the places I visit require tires that perform well in the soft sand, and the ST MAXXs definitely didn't disappoint. Find with the Coopers, especially in this pretty rough terrain, I've just got confidence. I'm not scared of hitting a rock or anything. I just drive straight over it. So maybe it's a false sense of security, but the confidence is back, and these things are tough as nails. Traction is also really good. On these off-road tracks, some of them are a bit muddy and slippery. Going down the hills and up the hills, around the corners, some of these are off camber. I'm not slipping or sliding anywhere. I think definitely going up a size. I was running 285 60 18 before, which is the standard size that comes with the 200. I'm now running a 285 65 18. So yeah, it's definitely made a difference. More rubber on the side. I feel like the ride's a little bit better, and it is a 33-inch tire. And it just manages to miss all the little components in the front there, and yeah, I'm very chuffed with these things. I'm not really concerned even driving through this thick bush. The blended natural rubber and silica-based compound offered brilliant off-road performance, but it is also designed to be excellent in wet weather on the highway. So let's see how they perform in potentially dangerous conditions. The tires in the wet. Well, I'm driving into a mammoth storm at the moment, and I haven't used them on the tar in the wet yet. Let's see how they do. This is obviously the N3 between Durban and Johannesburg, and you maintain quite a high speed. Obviously bring that speed down if there's a lot of water on the road, but let's see how the tires handle in the wet. What generally happens here is, because this road supports a lot of the trucks are traveling between Johannesburg and Durban, they create these two ruts in the road, and the water tends to collect in those ruts. And now if you don't have good tires, your vehicle will start moving around. Remember, you're driving through, it could be that much water, but you're driving at high speed, so obviously lower your speed down, but still your tires are very important in that situation. I can feel with the ST MAXXs, the vehicle's very sure-footed. It's not sliding about. The risk is aquaplaning. It's quite easy to aquaplane in this sort of environment. But Cooper ST MAXXs, fantastic. Even when I'm switching lanes or going around a corner, it feels very sure-footed. Hey, plenty of traction, and yeah, very happy with them in the wet. Hey, didn't expect them to be this good. Fantastic tires in the wet. So worst storm I've ever been in. Cooper ST MAXX, absolutely amazing. The water is lying on the road. These tires are superb. Chuffed with them. Magic. So, road noise. I'm not a big fan of road noise, to be completely honest with you. The 200 is quite a refined vehicle, so you don't get much of it. Obviously, when you put a roof rack on and that sort of stuff, the road noise is a little bit higher, but nothing too serious. So, a tire with road noise, I'm not a massive fan of it. It's all about compromise, you know. Is the performance of the tire a good compromise on a little bit of road noise? What I've noticed with the Coopers is if I turn my radio off and between speeds of sort of 80 to 100 kilometers an hour, I can hear them. I can definitely hear them. It is not an annoying noise, and I'm listening for that noise. The second I turn the radio up, I can't hear them. So it's really not bad considering it's quite an aggressive tire. But most of the time I'm driving with my music on, so road noise is not a problem. I think the compromise is worth it when it comes to performance. So I've been pretty much through all the different types of terrain. The only thing I haven't tested them in is the mud. My initial feelings are that they'll be fantastic in the mud. So far I'm absolutely chuffed with these tires. I'll do another review in sort of a year's time to give you guys an idea of how they're holding up with all the rough driving, but these tires have given me the confidence I need to get to amazing places like this. This is Jackalberry campsite in Marloth Park, just outside the Kruger. And there's a whole lot of giraffe just behind the 200 here. Absolutely amazing. And I think that's the thing about tires. Once you've got the confidence to get out there and visit these amazing places, it's a win. So thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until the next video, cheers.
Bye.